Usually when you have been thinking for a while how to bring up certain conversation to your partner, so you want to make sure that when you bring it up, you prep her for it. So you don't start talking about sex or intimacy or lack of such in your life out of the blue, you know, when she's like cooking in the kitchen or when she just came from work. You actually preface and prepare and make sure that you're connected beforehand with your energy bodies first. Like you spend some time together, you maybe do an eye gazing practice beforehand, and while you're having this conversation, you are touching each other. Like, you know, making sure you're touching each other. It's a really important piece, I should tell you. So, let's run an example.
I guess let's say we haven't been able to start off the conversation about not having intimacy in a while. So to have such a difficult conversation, I think I'd probably start with, babe, I have something to say. And I know it's been difficult for us these last few months, and we've kind of grown apart, and it's been stressful for both of us with work, but not having any intimacy for the last 2 months has really put a strain even more so on our relationship, and I want to try to fix that.
I hear you, and I really hear that you're saying that we have not had intimacy in the last 2 months, and it's been hard for both of us, and you would like to talk more about it. So in this instance, actually, there could be so many responses from women. In your instance, what might happen is the woman might blow up and say, oh my God, you are so selfish. I've been, you know, stressed out because of kids, COVID, and so on and so forth. And you're bringing up this request of, you know, not having intimacy. I mean, even though Hunter brought it up in such a kind and such a conscious way, it's, you know, it will be difficult for me to blow up onto that. So, but, you know, the more grounded you are as a man, the more in your core you are while you're bringing that up, the more solid you are, the more it will be felt by your woman. So make sure that before you do this difficult, challenging talk, you get into this energetic solidity in your body. And if she blows up, do not take it personally. I really, really recommend for you to just like stay grounded and connected to yourself and breathe through it. Let her vent. Let it all out. Know that whatever she says, it's her truth, even though she may not be expressing her truth in the most graceful way. She's in some sort of distress, and it's important to have compassion for that. So once she's done, you can actually, ask her if she still wants to have that conscious conversation about lack of intimacy. Or if that doesn't work, a really good way of playing it out is to use humor. Hunter actually uses humor a lot, which I'm so grateful for. Or if she's really like overwhelmed and stressed and all of it, just like give her a hug, touch her, embrace her, hold her, and don't say a word. It puts her into her body, and it really helps her to ground her in her own, sense of, okay, I'm safe, it's okay, and we can actually talk through it another time, perhaps.
And you can give her the kind of same process as well of acknowledging the emotions that are coming up for her.
Yeah, that's an important one. You can actually, when she's like, you can like mirror back to her like, yeah, I hear you. Like, you're in distress right now. You're happy. You're really overwhelmed. I'm really empathizing you here. Yeah.
And then maybe try to take some of the stresses off her plate.
This man is a wise man. I hope it was helpful and you really learned something new for yourself, and I highly encourage you to practice this technique in your life.